You know, guys, there's a quote that I like, and I'm sure each and every one of you watching this video have heard it at one point in time or another. And that quote is, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, that's kind of an odd way to start a commentary. And yes, I agree, but believe me when I tell you there's a method to my madness. The one major reason in particular why I decided to use this quote to start a commentary is because it perfectly summarizes the Call of Duty community to an absolute T. Now, if you clicked on this video expecting me to completely rip apart the whole Black Ops reveal we saw at the Xbox Games Showcase, that's not exactly what this video is going to be. I'm going to be bringing up some points here that are going to be, you know, opening some eyes regarding the game in general and kind of making everybody calm down, hopefully make everybody calm down regarding the game. But this entire commentary was inspired by the fact that I saw this Charlie Intel tweet on Twitter and I couldn't help but just shake my head. Anyways, if you look here, the tweet says, and just like that, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 pre-order is the best-selling item on Steam right now. And I find it completely ironic, the fact that this is on Steam and it's the best-selling pre-order item available on PC right now, due to the fact that we all know that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is coming to Game Pass, and people just have to get a Game Pass subscription and they can play the game day one. But there's actually people going out of their way to shell out $69.99 American to Activision and Co. before we've even seen Call of Duty next, before we've even seen the full multiplayer reveal. Now, I know there's going to be people arguing in the comments saying, well, maybe they like zombies, maybe they like campaign, and that's fine. But if you're a multiplayer player and you're pre-ordering this game right now, like, I'm going to try and be nice about this, but you're kind of brain dead. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if history has told us anything over the last few years with Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, MW2, all of these games have terrible algorithms in it, for one, and they all have one big thing in common, and that's the fact that within the first month of the game, 2 months of the game, the player numbers fall off, people end up hating the game, and guess what ends up being the most popular content on YouTube pertaining to Call of Duty? Call of Duty hate content. People that are saying bad things about the game get the most views because the vast majority of people that are good at the game don't like it by the time 2 or 3 months down the line and the game has actually been released. Now, this isn't me saying that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 from a design perspective is going to be a bad game, because I saw a lot of things in there that actually intrigued me and had me excited as an OG Call of Duty player. For one, classic prestige system is back. That's a W. 2, we have 3-lane maps. I think they were saying 16 multiplayer maps or 12 multiplayer maps plus the 2v2 and 6v6 strike maps, so like 4 of those, so that puts it up to a grand total of 16. Theater mode, I covered that in one of my other videos, and there's so much more included in this that just from the reveal, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, as someone who's extremely critical of Call of Duty all of the time, I was sitting there like, wow, this is actually good. It looks like they're listening to us. Now, I have my own things here. I think it's slightly because of XDefiant's success that we're seeing some of these changes being made to Call of Duty. But the big elephant in the room that we always talk about is EOMM, right? Rigging algorithms. Is that going to go away? Do you guys honestly believe that they're going to take a Black Ops title, which I should add, and I'm going to put this on screen right now, is the second highest viewed Call of Duty trailer behind Infinite Warfare in about 2 days time, 3 days time at the time of this tweet? Do you really think that they're going to look at that and say, wow, look at all the pre-order numbers, look at all the people that want to play our game, we're going to turn off the engagement optimized matchmaking? Yeah, that's a thing of the past. Hell to the no. You know it, I know it, everybody here watching this video knows that that shit is not going anywhere. And quite frankly, jumping on the COD is back train and giving them a bunch of money before they've even shown anything off or even released the game to the public to prove that the rumor that SBMM and EOMM has been turned down and all that shit, before that even happens, you're giving them your money? No wonder we get fed the shit sandwich every single year, because they get money before they even do anything. It's like COD fanboys and like COD fans are stuck in this continuous loop of Call of Duty is back, the game's garbage, Call of Duty is back, this game sucks. And then they get angry that they can't refund the game and they're like, this is the last year I'm buying Call of Duty. This is it. I am putting my foot down finally. And guess what? The cycle repeats itself the next fucking reveal trailer you get. Like, I don't understand it. I never will. If you want the game to be better in the long run, don't pre-order the shit. And this goes for like anything. It doesn't matter if it's Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, whatever. Like, if you give them money before they've even released the game, if the game isn't in a good state and there's some work to do doing shit, if they're not making enough money, they might actually hold back on releasing that game. But if you just go and cuck out to Activision or cuck out to whoever, and then they end up taking all of your fucking money before they've even proven themselves, then you give them literally no incentive to improve their game or their shitty business practices. Now, I'd be lying to you if I said that it was all sunshine and rainbows with the Black Ops 6 news, and more specifically, some of the things that are implemented in the multiplayer side of things. And I've stated before that I saw Infinity Ward on the credits of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and I was extremely upset about that. And I called it, by the way. I said in my video pertaining to this, I said that Infinity Ward's dirty little fingerprints are going to be all over this game, and they're going to put some shit in this fucking game that's going to ruin it for people. And this is kind of the part of the video where I get a little bit ADHD rambly because it gets a little annoying here. So there's a few things that I want to cover that pertain to the Black Ops 6 reveal. And this is just another reason why you shouldn't pre-order the game, due to the fact that there could be gameplay mechanics they're not showing you in this initial showcase. And sure, people could argue that, oh, you can cancel your pre-order or whatever, but how many of those fanboys are really going to do that? They're probably going to see this shit, they're going to get angry, and they're going to buy the game anyways. But the first one I want to go over here right now is corner slicing. And this got to be the cringiest shit I've ever fucking seen in a game. Now, of course, we have stupid doors again. That has Infinity Ward's fingerprints written all over it. Doors are back in multiplayer. Woohoo. Everybody's so excited. I'm sure everybody's pumped about that. But it gets even cringier. If you look at this GIF here, I'm not sure if I'll get copyright striked. I probably will, but you know what? Fuck it. Who gives a shit, right? And you look at this GIF and you'll see that there's a little thing here. He's going in the doorway and he kind of does a little lean over it, right? And Treyarch actually said corner slicing is a new Black Ops 6 global feature that will dynamically rotate a player's weapon based on the speed and direction when rounding a corner or moving through a doorway. The slower you move, the greater the effect. So here we go. We already have the first domino to fall here for the shitter players, the people that are complete dog shit at the game, that have to walk around and crouch walk and be slow. They're going to have an advantage by being able to peek around corners like this. Anyways, with the omnidirectional movement, I'm sure there will be counters to this, but of course they got to put some shit in the game that appeals to absolute scrubs, and this has Infinity Ward written all over it. Now there's another one here that I'm sure many of you guys missed, and this is a Modern Warzone tweet, and this is also from Call of Duty Black Ops 6 showcase for multiplayer. And it says, according to data mined files, the recon specialty allows you to see enemies through walls shortly after you respawn, enables high alert, and disables skulls when you kill a player. Grain of salt since the info is old, but the wall hacks appear to have stayed. That is fantastic. We get to see people through walls. That's just great. Right off the spawn, right? Here's some free wall hacks. I mean, I kind of find this ironic. It's probably the fact that Ricochet is so bad that it doesn't work. They're just like, well, fuck it, guys. Let's just give everybody wall hacks, because if this dude's gonna be running walls and we can't stop him because our anti-cheat is absolutely atrocious, let's just give everybody wall hacks. That way it is a even playing field, just like Modern Warfare 2, right? The original Modern Warfare 2, if everything's OP, nothing's OP. But I don't know, perhaps I'm looking too far into this. Do you think the Black Ops 6 news and reveal and everything we saw is a big W? Do you think that I'm an idiot for not agreeing with pre-ordering, or do you agree with my sentiment that pre-ordering probably hurts the game in the long run? Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, don't forget to turn that notification bell on so you never miss when I upload a video, and I catch everybody in the next one. Peace.
I've been feeling weird, I can't seem to focus good enough. Nothing's really clear, sometimes it could be a little tough.